Hello, Raw Mithril here once again, and it's time to get back into Mega Man Powered Up Challenge mode. This time we'll be covering Cutman's challenges, so let's get right into it. First up, we have Wall Jump Seminar. This is another of those easy introductory challenges. No real way to lose this one. The only point here is teaching you how to do Cutman's wall jump. Just jump against a wall, hit jump, and there you go. It's a useful ability that'll be used a lot during his challenges. So now onward to Challenge 12, Wall Jump Seminar 2. This one isn't much riskier than the first one. There's only one area where you can actually fail this one. The rest is just making us do more wall jumps, and also teaching us fairly tricky maneuvers with some of them. Like here you need to do a very shallow jump to make it over that, whereas here you have to do a double wall jump. Yeah, here's the one area you can fail if you don't wall jump fast enough. But overall not too bad. On to lucky number 13. Octopus Battery Panic. Yes, once again attacks are forbidden and we're at 1 life. It's time to dodge more octopus batteries. Yay. So let's go. This time we get to dodge them while using wall jumps. Great fun! Cutman's maneuverability does help out a lot during this stage, though. It doesn't seem as bad as getting Mega Man past all this. Of course, things do get a bit dicey here. Just be careful and watch your jumps, and it really isn't all that bad. It's all about learning wall jump timing. And we're out. On to number 14, Octo Battery Exterminator. Yes, it's time for Sweet Rolling Cutter Revenge! We need to destroy 30 octopus batteries. You don't even have a time limit on this one. Now that's not to say it's completely plain sailing. Now in the early parts it's simple enough. But the thing to note is that the rolling cutter can destroy those container blocks. And notice all the lovely death spikes they like to put under them. So yeah, that makes things a bit tricky. So this is all about learning positioning with regards to throwing the rolling cutter, so that you only destroy what you really want to. It's also all about patience. Waiting to see just where the octopus batteries are, instead of just saying, "Hey look, an octopus battery, throw the cutter!" Now these ones are positioned a bit tricky, but still not all that bad. And down to the last 2. There we go. On to 15. No Damage Flying Shell Heck. I love the title. Destroy 25 flying shells and we're set at 1 life. This one can be a little hectic if you don't position yourself well. The key is to hold right as you fall. Position yourself on the edge and then start throwing rolling cutters. Also keep in mind that Cutman can actually throw 2 rolling cutters at a time. That might largely be what they're trying to get you to learn about here. If you can get him into a pattern like this, it's very simple. So, time for Challenge 16. When pruning shears attack, break 20 party balls. So the positioning of some of the party balls in this one, it can take some getting used to. You definitely need to know exactly where you're going in this one and plan accordingly. And of course, being a Cutman stage, wall jumping does indeed play an important role. For example here, we rated a wall jump to the left so you can catch that party ball. I find it easier to take this one down from here. Gets it out of the way a bit faster. Now this one can be a bit annoying. But there we go. Onward to 17. Survive rare enemy. Avoid damage for 1 minute, and we're set at 1 life. So, just what could this rare enemy be? Well, we'll certainly find out soon enough. Oh, gods, it's tellies. So yes, it's a 1-minute telly bashathon. There's no set number of them you have to kill. It's all about not getting hit for 1 full minute. The fact that Cutman can throw 2 rolling cutters at once is essential to this. If you can get yourself in a bit of a safe pattern, you don't have to worry too much. But it still has its moments, especially since you're running on ice. It can tend to feel like the longest minute ever sometimes. Okay, good, we're done. Yeah, that one can still be kinda hectic sometimes, but overall it's not that bad. On to number 18. No climbing frozen walls. This one's more annoying than difficult, really. So the lesson they're teaching us here is that you cannot wall jump from ice. And, well, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a lesson that they want us to learn in a lot of really annoying ways, such as only giving us the tiniest points to wall jump from. Yeah, this stage gets highly annoying very quickly. They do put in a few death spikes for good measure, but they're just not the biggest annoyance of this stage. Thank gods that one's done. So, after that annoyance, on to number 19. Crazy containers. All we have to do is get the retry flag. Seems simple enough. So to start things off here, we have a bunch of cutter containers to get rid of, but that's simple enough. Note, however, that the guts blocks are not affected by the rolling cutter, and in fact will just bounce it right off. They do, however, make good stepping stones for wall jumps, or just handy platforms to get where you need to go. Learning the timing of the blocks, that's important in this stage. Oh, that was a near thing. There we go. We're not quite out of the woods yet. But the worst of it is, well, almost over. I almost forgot about this. There we go. Make sure and just take the upper cutter container there. Don't destroy the lower one or you can't quite make that jump. So yeah, that one can be a little hectic to figure out a way through. But regardless, we've cleared it. Time for Challenge 20. Unstoppable Pendulum. This one's all kinds of annoying. Let's go. So the main annoyance in this stage comes from the rather wonky hit detection of the pendulums. As far as riding them is concerned, it can be rather awkward. It can look like you're perfectly centered on one of them, but it'll drop you without a second thought. Not exactly a comforting notion when riding across the abyss. It's also notable that you can use them for wall jumping like that. At the very least, being pendulums, following their timing isn't that hard. Now here we face one of the biggest dangers of the pendulums, and I don't mean getting swept off ladders. I mean getting squished. It's quite easy for that to happen here. But thankfully we're out. And with that, we've completed all 10 of Cutman's challenges. That's 20 down. Wonderful. But there were quite a few outtakes this time, so stay tuned probably for part 2 for some enjoyable outtakes.